guess what we're doing? We're playing Ninja Turtles again. Now, the last time I played this was when I did the revisited episode. Haven't played it since. I know you've played it a lot since, and you've made some interesting discoveries with it since then.
Yeah.
The most famous angry video game nerd joke of all time is probably the part where I can't jump up to that platform, and then I find out you can just walk over it.
Well, you can just walk over it? You can just walk over it.
You and I played the game back when you recorded that video, and then...
Back in 2006.
Back in 2006.
10 years ago.
We played the game together, same as we do for James and Mike Mondays. And then you took, when we played it, you took the footage and then you made a script and you went and you made the video.
Oh my god, wait, do you realize that it actually is probably about 10 years since that video now?
Oh yeah, that's
like,
weird.
It's like...
Because
Yeah. That was a total coincidence. We just looked it up. It was June 29th. So we might as well put out the video on June 29th, because the fact is we're recording this a little bit earlier, but we just realized it's so close.
Yeah.
So yeah, happy 10 years to you can just walk over it. I really hope this doesn't diminish the joke, because...
You know what? It's been a decade.
It's been a decade.
We can talk. I think we can just say what the truth is.
Yeah, it's just that it's not entirely accurate. That if you can jump up there, then... Sure, you can walk over it, but that isn't your only option.
Right. And you said that in a good way, that it's not entirely accurate. I think the joke still is accurate, though, mostly, because when you're... The problem is, you get to that part and there's a gap. So you think naturally that you can jump over it, but there's a ceiling. So if you try to jump over it, you can't, because your head hits the ceiling and then you fall down.
Because why would you walk over it if there's a hole?
A hole, you would think you had to jump over it, to step over or whatever.
Which is what makes it funny.
So the turtle, you just walk over it. So in that part, I think that the joke is still works. Where it doesn't work and where we were wrong is in the part in the video where you say, get the fuck up there, there, and you're trying to jump up. That part we were wrong. And
now, it's probably still true that it's hard to make the jump.
It is weird, and it's hard, yes.
Possible, though.
Yes. And what happened was, like I said, James and I were playing the game together, and what happened was, I used to play this game a lot when I was a kid, and I remembered when I was a kid, like... 10-year-old kid or something playing this game, and I jumped up there. I got up there. And when you and I played it in 2006, we were playing the game, and I was trying to jump up there because I remembered being a kid and getting up there and doing that, and then I couldn't do it. Like, it wasn't working for whatever reason. I couldn't figure it out. So then I probably said to you, like, oh, that doesn't work. Like, maybe I forgot. It's been 10 years since I was a kid or something, and I thought that it wasn't possible. Now, come to find out, I did a live stream of this game a couple months ago, and I beat the game and everything. And during that live stream, I did the thing where you actually jump up there. And then I was like, shit, we were wrong in the video.
And I wish I would have known that when I did the revisited episode, because then...
So we're doing a revisit.
Well, 3 re's.
3 re's.
The first revisited was the first episode, because you're revisiting your childhood.
Yeah. That's right.
That would have been visited.
I almost wonder if you could do it right here, because this is probably the same height. Let's see. Like that, and then you go that.
Holy shit. But the craziest thing about this is that it's really a shortcut now, because if you can jump up there, you don't have to worry about every time you fall down, you have to walk through the room all over again. So every time you fall down, you have to fight everybody all over again. You got to do it all over again.
So you're saying that he's making fun of himself because he says the same line in the video.
Every time you fall down, you have to walk through the entire room all over again. All the enemies come back, so you have to fight everybody all over again.
So you're trying to say that it also makes that part invalid, because if you can just skip to getting the missile, that you don't have to go through the whole stage, because you can just get up there without having to go all the way around.
All over
So
again.
It makes that joke invalid too. But my counter argument to that is that you haven't done this jump yet, and I know you just saw me do it like a second ago. It's going to be the same thing. It's a little bit of a weird thing to do, because you gotta jump up once, and then the turtle, you'll see, almost glitches into the block before he jumps up there. So it's almost kind of like
it's not something you're meant to do, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I feel like it's not something you're meant to do. So I don't think it's really Yes, it's possible to do, but it's very easy that a person wouldn't figure that out, like how to do that. So it's like, I feel like most people that play the game wouldn't figure that out. You want to talk about the hardest jump? I always have trouble with this jump. See, this there's no trick on. This is just like, you have to fucking make the jump. And when I did my live stream of it, I made it like the first time, I think.
That? Like doing it from the way you're...
No, you can't. You can't do it like that. But jumping... this one you actually have to jump across.
Yeah.
This jump fucking
that
sucks.
one you can't walk over.
Yeah, this is an actual jump. It's like one of those half kind of...
Is it?
See, it's like... it's a pain in the ass.
I remember the guys, the enemies used to knock me down a lot.
Yeah.
That was the only reason I found it a little tricky.
Yeah, you want to do it?
Okay, sure, I guess.
Maybe you're better at that jump.
I don't know.
Let me try one more time.
I haven't even played this game in like, wow, 6 years, I guess.
Time goes by. All right, you fucking...
Okay, wow. So there's this.
I hate
This
jump.
wasn't even in the video, I don't think. This jump.
Well, you know what? I feel like you're better at this jump than I am. I bet you'll get it the first time. Ha! I knew it. And that's why it's not in the video, because you're good at that jump.
Okay, I guess. I don't know. Like that jump, I just didn't.
Let me. Do you want?
Okay,
I feel like I'm better at this,
go
at
for
this
it.
part.
I never realized how creepy April O'Neil looks. If you pause it on there.
Oh, hang on, yeah.
Look at her face.
Oh.
Looks like she has no pupils.
Yeah, she's a creepy.
Oh my god, it's like zombie April.
Zombie O'Neil. This is a notorious part of the game that everybody always talks about. You have to switch your turtles.
Yeah.
And I feel like people have a hard time with this level because they don't know to switch the turtles. Because other than that, it's not fucking hard to do this.
Well, that was one of the that was like the only reason to have all the turtles is because like...
You can switch between them.
Well, some of them, they're weapons, you know, the different weapon ranges, but you switch between them.
Because do you think that it's hard? Other than, like, if you know to switch the turtles, this part's still hard? Like,
This part isn't that bad.
Yeah,
honestly.
I never thought it was. So why do people always complain about this stage so much then?
It's a little bit tedious. It's a little bit annoying because you have to be patient. You can't rush through the stage.
No, you can't.
You have to wait for those, the electricity. It's just, and it's because it's swimming control. Nobody likes to have to tap the button like that.
Right.
Every game has that underwater stage, and when you're so used to playing the walking stages, then you get to this and you're like, oh come on, now I gotta swim. Every game controls. I think. Yeah.
But actually, that's what I think is actually good about this game, and why it's better than
there's variety.
You know what's funny? Like Bebop and Rocksteady are in this game.
Yeah.
It's a shame that they didn't get Krang in it.
Krang was the only problem that they didn't get.
Krang is really the only problem. Like the Technodrome's in the game.
Some of the choices, like, come on, chainsaw guys. Like you're gonna have people with chainsaws. And
those are weird. Like
and
there's
little
weird
flaming
characters.
chicken McNuggets going around and stuff.
I feel like they ran out of characters or something because they used.
I guess they used.
You're not gonna have a million Bebops going by because then you'd be like, why is there more than one Bebop?
And they have the foot soldiers.
They do.
This game always started out good. I don't think there was ever a problem when it started. It's just when you get serious with the game and when you're actually trying to like win it, that's where it starts becoming frustrating.
Well, I think it's a game that requires a lot of patience, and I think that when you're a kid, you certainly don't have much patience, and that's what we remember playing this game when we were kids. This is the part we've been talking about the whole time. This is the part in the video. I know you guys saw me do it earlier, but let's try it here. Jesus Christ. That's it. That's all it took. You
don't have to just walk over it.
I didn't even have to glitch it out there. So the thing is, I think what we were doing wrong. We were kind of jumping up and like going like that. But if you kind of like get a little bit closer to it.
Yeah, do it again.
Okay, I couldn't do it there. There. Oh, see how it's weird. Maybe you'll be able to, like that. There you go. You just got to be very, like it's kind of like you can't be here. You got to be there, kind of thing. Okay. You know, it's just where you're standing, and then once you're up to there, you just push to the left.
Are you holding left the whole time, or are you just tapping it?
It's like when I'm.
Oh, like you can't just hold it.
Like there you go. That's it. You just did it.
All right.
That's it.
Wow. I guess I'll get the missile.
Now let's see if it matters what turtle you do it with. Can you do it with Michelangelo? Did it with Donatello? There you go.
Yep, you can. I want to see if you can do it on the right side.
I've never done it on that right side. Right. That's a good call.
You might as well, because
I'm sure you can. It's the same height.
You know, I don't want to have to come back to this game again. So let's do it all.
Right. This is interesting. I've never thought to go on that side.
Yeah, because why would you want to?
Yeah, you're not going that way.
You would never do it. You can. Anything else to say about that?
Not really. That was about it.
Yeah. I've never beaten the game, I will say, but I'm actually more happy to have just made that jump.
Well, anyway, that's that. So.
Yep.
All right, you can just walk over it.